Hey, what's happening, guys? All right, let's go. Let's look right here. Welcome to Get Swamped. We're gonna do a little a class on crocodilian eggs today, right here, and we'll learn how to tell if they're fertile or infertile. I've got the Nile crocodile eggs over here. I've got all the Cubans over here, and I was wrong. There's actually 43, so it's not my favorite number, but
you were hoping that was.
It was 42 that were banded, Z.
Oh.
And I put the 43rd in there to see if it does band, but we're gonna find out. It's been exactly 1 week. We dug them last Sunday, so today is 1 week exactly in the incubator. So we're gonna go through, check them, and see who's banded and who's not banded. My hopes are not high for the Nile West African crosses.
Yeah.
But for the Cubans, it's fingers crossed, baby.
By the way,
fingers crossed.
Can I just say, I'm proud that you resisted doing the song.
I had to wait. I do every year. I wait 7 days because I give them 7 days to band.
Okay, you don't know what I was talking about. Never
What
mind.
were you talking about?
It's been 1 week.
It's been 1 week.
Yeah.
Oh, who did that song?
I think Bare Naked Ladies.
Bare Naked Ladies, that's right. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to get this set up, and I'm going to teach you a little bit about crocodile eggs, and I hope you learn something and enjoy it. You know, it's not every day you get to see something like this. We're going to go through all the eggs and see what we can figure out. All right? So right now, run out there, hit the thumbs up, come back in here, and enjoy the show and enjoy your lesson. Get a cup of coffee because this is going to take a while. There's a lot of eggs. All right? You guys ready for this? Let's do it. All right, guys, did you get your cup of coffee? Are you ready for this? All right, we got Nile eggs here. It's marked with an N and then the number of eggs, N number, and these are marked C number. That way we know which eggs is which. Which one do you guys want to start with? Niles or Cubans? We got 43 Cubans eggs to look at. We've got, how many Nile eggs? I forget now. It's 7, 5, and 7. That's 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 Nile eggs. So, shall we do the Nile eggs first? Shall we do that? All right, let's do that. Z, you want to come up here and let's go through these and show the people how it's done. All right, so here we go with the Nile eggs. Notice I do have my Gemolite, great light. I love these. But I put the cone on here, that way it, I knew it. Okay, you guys see that egg, how it's lighting up? And there's no banding in it. Lighting up, no banding. 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 All those are bad. So the piggies are going to have fun with eggs. We'll give those to the piggies. I knew it. I think, now we know this is not the female, and we know it's not diet. So I think the male might be infertile. Because even though it is a West African, no banding, no banding. I thought that looked like a band, but it's not.
no.
That's not
Definitely not.
banded, and that's not banded. This is not. Bless you, Z.
Thank you. Oh. This dry air is really killing my allergies.
This is. I don't like this. This is not good. Let's see this one, Z. I'd like at least a couple. Nothing. 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 All right. No viable eggs. Now we know the female is viable, Z, because she laid eggs.
Yes. I was about to say, the only other thing that I could think of is that he got distracted with Lucy right there.
I didn't see him breeding this year. Last year I did, but she
Yeah.
didn't lay eggs last year.
Yeah.
So, and
Most
if he
likely
bred
him.
this year, that means he's shooting blanks. He's not
Yeah.
shooting viable sperm.
Yep.
So it's not fertilizing the eggs. Hold on, Z. I'm going to be right back. I got to grab a marker so I can scratch
Cross
that
off.
out.
Yep.
And we know there's no Niles because these boxes will go back in the incubator, and I need them in there just so
To hold
it
humidity.
takes up the shelves and
Hold
it
humidity,
It holds
yeah.
humidity better when the incubator's full.
Yep.
So we'll do that. All right, I'll be right back, guys. All right, Z. So we scratch out the N7 and 5. I don't know what that one said.
I think that was
That was
last year's top.
came in last
Yeah.
year. A few more years, this top will be totally black. We'll have
Probably.
to switch to a white Sharpie.
Or silver. Yeah.
All right. Well, let's do this. This is the one that we are preying on. All right, there's 7 eggs in here. Boom, look at that. You see the banding?
Mm-hmm.
Can you see it, Z?
Yeah.
Look at that banding.
Good.
Ooh.
That one's far along.
Whoa. Nice. Nice.
Far along. Yeah.
Nice.
You were far along.
All 7 of those, they are banded. Those are good eggs. That means there is a embryo in there and it has started to develop. There are 7 in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 good. We're doing good. We're doing good, guys. This is perfect. But Ricky and Lucy always breed several times.
Mm-hmm.
So our chances are pretty good. We should have 43 viable eggs.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll see. All right, you ready?
Yep. How many are there?
7 in this one. Boom. Good, 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 good.
All pretty, or not late, but you know, early, but good.
Beautiful banding.
Yeah. They're early.
Yeah, they're still early. It's still a week.
Yeah, I know, but some of them are pretty far along, actually.
Boom. 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 Boom.
Which that could be just, you know, her laying at different times.
No, it was all at one time.
Okay, then just
That was
faster.
her laying at one
Faster.
time. Because
Faster
it was
growth.
only one.
Yeah. Yeah. Faster growth then.
Yeah. All right, there's 8 eggs in this one. Oh, first
Okay.
one I checked.
Okay.
That one's no good. No good.
Okay, good.
That one's good. 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 Why? I don't know.
I think it's because you had to squeeze 8 in that one.
Yeah.
So you couldn't dig down. So
Yeah, I squeezed 8 into that one because there was 43. So that's 7. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay, last one.
This one. And that's what I thought. Good.
Good.
Good. Good. Good. Good. Good.
Okay.
Okay, so that's what I thought. When we dug them and I checked them just quick, there was one that wasn't banded, and
Benefit
I
of the
probably
doubt.
thought I threw it away, but I did set it up.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to give it the week and see.
Benefit of the doubt, yeah.
But you can see these sitting in the incubator. You can see all the condensation on the lid of the box. So there is plenty of humidity in there. And
Temperature controlled, so they're not.
it's temperature controlled. This year we're doing them at 95 Z.
Mm-hmm.
I bumped it down to 95. And I'm actually keeping a record of how many. I checked the temperature at 11 and then at 11 at night. So that's where we go with that. Then I also, when I check the temperature, I write down the humidity because our thermostats
Is a scientific one.
is a scientific thermostat, and it shows the humidity, the percentage
Right.
in there. And then at the bottom of the incubator, I've got a big bowl of water. So that's giving up humidity in the air
Right.
as well. Now, all these boxes are sealed. They don't have holes in them. So it's basically like a chamber inside of a chamber. And we'll see what happens. I've got them set
So
on different levels, one at the very bottom, one in the middle, and one at the top, just to see if that does anything different.
so like a gym inside of a sauna.
Basically, a sauna inside of a gym. Wouldn't that be?
I would say the other way around, actually.
The other way around?
Well, the usual thing is a gym inside of a sauna. So, but the bigger thing is the sauna. So I guess the smaller thing would have to be the gym.
But the cool thing about the incubator is it's inside of an air-conditioned house, and my air conditioner, keeps the house cool.
Mm-hmm.
Mom sets the thermostat at 76 during the day and 73 at night. And
That doesn't overheat the stuff.
that way the incubator doesn't get too hot.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it doesn't overheat. And then also, if it won't get too hot in there as well, because if it spikes a little bit, the incubator has a cooler on it. It'll blow cooler air to drop the temperature a little bit.
Okay.
So it's got an alarm that tells it to blow cool air or blow warm air. So our alarm's set at 85. So if it goes above 85, it blows cool air. If the temperature inside is going above 85, it'll blow cool air to cool it down quick. And then it'll blow warm air to warm it back up and hold it. And this way the bowl, it maintains a constant temperature, and it's been doing really good. It's been off 0.5, 0.7 degrees between the shelves, but that's what I want. I want a slight difference, like an egg chamber would in nature have different temperatures in it, because they build that chamber. It's like this, and you see the eggs pile up in levels.
Mm-hmm.
So you got different temperatures, maybe 2 different temperatures, or maybe 3. It just depends. Now, ours is 3 different temperatures, slightly, only points something of degrees. So this is going to be interesting. And we'll see. Right now, let's look at these again and I'll show you. You guys can see the banding right there. That's where an embryo has attached and is developing. Oh yeah, you can see them beautifully. And that means a baby is in there developing. Now, will it go full term? I don't know. You know, before we had the cheap incubator that was so old, it just wouldn't hold a constant temperature. And we did not have good hatch rates. Last year we had a decent hatch rates for the amount of fertile ones.
Yeah.
But we still had babies in there that went full term and then did not hatch. They died in the egg. So this year we're gonna see what happens. We're gonna candle and check these eggs
About
every week, once a week.
Every week, if not every other week.
No, every week.
I know. I'm saying every week.
Yeah.
But something might pop up.
If something pops up, it might be 7 days, 8 days.
Yeah.
But I'll do it between 6 and 8 days.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Because
I'm going to be very strict about that this year.
It's one of those things where it's
right. Gator call, something happens,
Yep.
It might have to be 1 extra day.
Yeah. Which is technically other week.
But
yeah,
the banding, like I was saying, means that the embryo is viable and it's attached and it's starting to develop. Now what happens is that embryo will attach at the top where there's a little air pocket in there and start to develop there, the baby will. Now the reason I put the X's on the eggs is when we dig the eggs, you can see, I'll just set them in the bucket, and when I set them up in here, I'll do an X marks the spot, because that's the way the top of the egg. The embryo's attached. You cannot turn the egg this way or this way because you will drown the embryo. So the egg must remain like that. When I'm wetting the sphagnum moss and slightly moving eggs out of the way, I got to make sure that X stays pointed up. And then I can move it, spray it, and then set the egg back. So I got to make sure that these stay nice and damp, and then the egg will develop. Now this one, like I showed you, that's actually a Nile one, I think.
Yeah.
Lights up bright. Lights up. See that? No banding in there. There's 2 color the yolk.
That's the separation of the white and the yellow.
Yeah. Oh, no, I guess it's just the distance from the light, because if I turn the light this way, the darker yellow is up top, but if I turn it this way, it's up top that way. So there is nothing there.
Oh wait, no, that's the yolk shadow. The yellow.
Yeah, here, let's break one open and see.
Okay.
All right, we've got all these eggs in that bucket right there.
Yeah, that's the shadow of the yolk.
Let's see.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, see, there's the yolk. There's a crocodile yolk. Looks much like a regular. There's the white.
Much bigger.
But it's much bigger, yeah. And yes, you can. Whoa. I'm going to have to spray that off because the ants are going to come all over for it.
Yep.
But you actually could eat that. You could fry it up and eat it.
I was about to say, it's considered delicacy.
Yeah. Yeah, it most definitely is. All right, let me get a hose and spray that off. We'll be right back, guys, because I don't want fire ants coming up for that. All right, I got that all washed off. I washed off the whole deck just to get any ants off here. And I sprayed down the dust on the roof too.
Yeah.
But we do have one little leak right there, Z. We're gonna have to address, and one over here, there, and here.
And I think
there's a couple.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to.
We'll just do
Figure
the
that
caulk
out.
on the thing
Yeah,
on the middle.
we'll have to figure it out. But squirrel moment, I swear. It drives me crazy. You guys think you have it bad. Think of what I'm going through. Oh my goodness. Alright. So Z, now we got to get these in the incubator. Hey, how'd you guys enjoy the catching the e-gator in the pool? Yeah, I bet a bunch of you probably thought I got to cool off in there. That pool water was like bathtub water.
But, hey, to be fair, anything's good with this weather.
Yeah, that's true. I'll tell you one thing. It was warm in the water, but when I got out, there was a breeze that was
Yep.
hitting me, so it did cool me off a little. But there we go. You guys learned a lot about crocodilian eggs today. Now, here's something I didn't mention in there. Did you know that temperature determines the sex of a alligator or crocodile, or even tortoises, for that matter? Temperature has to do with determining the sex. So you get a low temperature, which you're going to produce females, then you get males, then you get a mix of males and females, and then the highest temperature you go, you're going to get all females again. There's something called high temperature females. It's pretty neat. Now we're trying to find the sweet spot. It's going to take us a few years. And like I said before, though I mentioned it on my live, I've actually signed up for a class on incubating crocodilian eggs. So that'll be later this fall or winter. I can't remember which one I'll get into, but we'll see.
I think it's like right at the in-between.
I don't know, Z, and I'll have to look it up.
Okay.
And that's going to be interesting, but it'll be beneficial for next year. We'll try the things that I've learned in that class, because trust me, I'm going to take a lot of notes. I want to get to the bottom of this.
I was about to say, most of them are going to be gibberish.
Gibberish.
Yes, because, in other words, key words that you would remember.
Yeah. Oh, keynotes, dude.
Mm-hmm.
It's the only way to take notes.
There's audio notes now.
Oh, I can do audio notes on this.
Yeah.
Ooh, good idea. Good thinking. All right. Well, what do you say, Z? We get these back in, and then Z and I release the female gator into the marsh. We're going to go in there and shine the area we released her and check on her. And I hope you guys enjoyed learning about crocodilian eggs. It's quite interesting, actually, when you break down the science of it, and you learned so many different things on it. A viable egg, unviable egg, and stuff like that. And like I said, those eggs we'll throw to the pigs. They'll enjoy them. Pigs love everything, right?
Mostly.
Yeah. All right, Z. What do you say we go inside? And then later we'll go check the area where we release the female, see if we can see her.
Okay.
All right?
Mm-hmm.
Because she should be in that area. The marsh is getting pretty dry. We need the rain bad. It's supposed to start Monday night and go Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday,
Basically,
Friday,
no
Saturday.
stop. Yeah.
So it's not supposed to stop till Sunday later morning.
Mm-hmm.
So that, praying for that, we need it badly. All right, guys. I'm going to get these in the incubator. Well, Z and I will. And we'll see you shortly in a little while. Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Sure. All right. Let's go, Z. Put away the light, too. What are you doing? Come on. All right, guys, let's see. We are up here in the gator marsh, and this is where we released our usual drop-off point. And I don't know if she's still in here or... Now this area right here is always going to be a big deep hole because of the fact that one of the spots we pump water into the gator marsh is right there. And it's so deep you can't even see the bottom if there's a gator laying on the bottom or not. But 3 weeks without rain, it is devastating us. And over 100-degree weather. If it were right up in here, we could see it because it's shallow right here. But see, there's water flowing into the marsh right there. You can see it flowing. And then this is usually, ooh, look at that. That's a bullfrog. See the spots on them? That is a American bullfrog. But this part is usually underwater. And it is all dry. And just a week ago, all this was underwater. Look how dry it is.
Basically walk through it now.
Oh, there's a gator right there. I see it out there right in between those two bushes. See its eyes? Right there, guys. Right there in the middle of my light.
Looks like he came up this way at least.
Yeah, there's been a bunch of gators going in and out right here.
Probably over there.
But it's supposed to rain all next week. So believe it or not, if we get rain all next week like we're supposed to, that'll help this. That should fill. What? What do you see?
There's one over here.
There's a gator over there?
Yeah.
Where? Oh, that actually could be it.
Yeah.
That could be it, Z. I'll tell you in a second if that's it.
Yeah, maybe.
No, that's too big.
Yeah.
That's 9.5 feet.
Yeah.
Close to 10.
It looks like it from a distance.
Yeah. That's a big gator. That's a big one. But you can see his bill's covered in mud.
Yep.
Let's see. There, see all the mud on his bill? He was probably down in a cave out there. And now they'll come out of their caves at night when it cools off. And sit up on these roads we cut. They're just waiting for the rains to start. God, so many birds out there in the marsh. Let's go down that levee and look, see.
Okay.
But we gotta be very, very careful because there's gonna be a lot of gators that can move quick. Ow. Ow's not a good thing to say out here. Clean off my feet. Get my shoes back on. What?
Bugs are horrible.
The bug. There's a lot of bugs. We'll take a quick little walk down here. You guys can see. Remember, there was water all the way up here last week. We checked on the birds out here. There's a big gator right over there on the edge of that little pond. What? Oh. You guys see that?
I'm out for Dan DeVore.
See that? That's a banded water snake. It's a harmless water snake. Now it mimics a cottonmouth because it does have the line on the face, but it doesn't go through the eyes like the cottonmouth does. I hear splashing. Oh, there's a big gator right there. This little pond's almost dried up, but there's a big gator. Look at all those birds. What do you see, Z? Spider web. That's the area we usually feed at. All dry, except for the very end. There's a deep pond. Dang, this is crazy. Be careful, Z. Oh my God, look how dry this is. Look at all the birds. The bamboo's wet. Catch the moisture in the air. There's a gator. 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 That's usually all underwater.
Yeah. Hopefully after this week it will do.
Holy smokes. Look, there. Whoa, what was that? A frog. All these birds. Guarantee you the gators are eating a lot of birds right now.
Yeah.
This bamboo's getting big.
Yeah. We need to tie some of it up now. Into the bundle.
I don't know, Z.
You get bring too much dangerous situations. So we're cleaning like this.
Can't believe how low this water is. The water is usually all the way up in here.
This one at least we have to tie up.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll tie this one up. This is incredible. That big boy's in the mud. Holy smokes. It's just so dry. That hole's always good, and there's a big hole out there in the middle that's always full because that pumps a lot of water. This one only puts out probably probably 50 gallons a minute is what keeps this totally full. But the other one over there, that one's pumping about 500 gallons a minute. It's ridiculous how fast that one comes out. All right. Well, what do you think, Z?
I think it's time to get out because I am getting eaten up.
All right, guys. Well, you learned a lot about crocodilian eggs today. You got to see us yesterday do an e-gator catch. A nice big female. We brought her back, released her over into here. And we do it at night now because there's no water and we want to give her a fair chance. So she doesn't overheat or anything. We let her go in the deepest part and she'll wander around and find her own area. Now, they say we're supposed to get rain every day this week. All we can do is keep our fingers crossed and pray that the rains start coming. And they say it's supposed to be a busy hurricane season. Hopefully we don't get any hurricanes and we just get the tropical storms, the rains, and that's it. That would be a perfect scenario. So all we can do is pray and trust in the man above, and that's what we do. And thanks to you guys, we still are out there catching nuisance alligators, saving their lives, because all gator lives matter. The big ones, anything over 10 feet and above, we'll take to Gatorland this year. And then the smaller ones we'll keep, and if they're 4 foot and under, we'll relocate them instead of harvesting any of these gators. Now you know how it works. If we have to bait one up and we catch it on a hook, then that one does get harvested. But it's all we can do. We got to play within the rules, guys. So that's a very important thing. All right, you guys take care. Get swamped, share your passion, and random acts of kindness. It makes the world a much better place. And Lord knows we need it. There's enough hate in the world. And even I'm guilty of hating. And I pray God takes hate away from my heart. And because I really don't have room for it in my heart. You guys, get swamped, share your passion. Random acts of kindness. See ya. Look over there, Z. Whew. Nice full area. Drought. Full drought. Hopefully that becomes full this week from those rains hitting us. Let's go, Z.